most of our current topics are aiming at accountant and finance manager, which is generally a higher level and involves analysis and decision making. So over the time, we find that we are getting some feedback from a lot of these participants who says that, Brian, is there a way you can come up with a simpler topic for my assistant or for my account exec? Because if they know how to do this, it will free me up and I would not have to struggle or spend so much time doing it. With that in mind, we come up with this topic. So the whole idea here is that we want to help all these account executives and account supervisor to work more efficiently around accounting concept. So again, people that come for this course should be your assistant, your account executive or supervisor, and in this course, besides Excel, they will revisit some of the accounting fundamental to make sure they have the technical knowledge right before they help you to churn out any financial reporting or analysis. Yeah? And one of the core modules in this topic is really ratios. Ratio is one of the very key topic. However, what we wanted them to do is at least able to understand what is ratio, do the basic calculation, the formula, understand there are different grouping of ratios, understand core ratios such as like AP, AR, inventory, how do you calculate, and of course with that we also help them to understand a higher level ratio which is like ROI, ROE, ROC. Those topics are the challenging topic normally. So at least if they understand, they can help you to prepare those numbers and they can prepare it correctly for you. So they can do your analysis. On top of that, in this course, we also teach them how to prepare forecasting. Forecasting is not something commonly done, but again, that is something very important for a lot of management decision making. That will be very important to help you as well. That's why imagine if your staff or account executive is able to do some simple forecasting in terms of how do I prepare my fixed asset listing, how do I go about calculating my payroll in order to do the forecast, how do I work the OPEX, etc. That will be very, very handy. Yeah? And in this course, we also teach them how to do simple budgeting. Budgeting is something that almost every company is preparing. So what to watch out, how to prepare. Again, we are not going to detail, we just want to give them an idea. And of course, the final module is they're going to learn on some of the financial analysis concepts such as WACC, and also IRR, NPV. Because in Excel, if you know, you can do IRR, NPV calculation quite easily. So if you can imagine, you enable your staff, account executive, and not only they can calculate, they also understand. Yeah. Basically, with this means what it meant is that you can dedicate some of this work to your staff while we free you up and so that you can spend more time on analysis. That's the purpose of this 2 days program. I would strongly urge you to send your supervisor and your assistant for this program because finance, accounts, there's a lot of work that we needed to do and it's very hard if you take on all this on your own. We have worked with different companies and we find that the real win is when the finance team is able to work together, and when the supervisor and the executive are equipped with this skill, then with the finance leadership, the team can work together to really automate many processes, including budget, etc. There was a case where there's a client who came together with the team where they eventually successfully cut down a budgeting process of normally take 2 months into 3 weeks from there on. But work together with your team, enable them so that they can help the whole organization.